What's up, guys? Pop by Pigs for Life here, and today we're here with the first episode of The Future of Hammond's Dream, Season 4 in Jurassic World Evolution 2. As you guys can see, we are in the Southwest USA map because over the course of this series, we are going to be constructing Jurassic Park Grand Canyon. So a couple things is, first of all, as you can see, we are in the regular base game, not base game, but launch version of the Southwest USA map. Honestly, I like the way it looks, with the little plateaus in the middle. And also, I like a little bit of challenge with the shape of the map, honestly. I know people don't like how it's, all windy and stuff, but honestly, I like the challenge. Also, this area just looks better. Don't worry, I have plenty ideas for what to do here. So, with that being said, I did do a little planning off camera, so obviously, this is where the entrance is gonna go, because what I plan on doing is I plan on putting hotels all along here, so that way guests can get a nice view of this little canyon over here. So the tour is going to go this way, all through here. We're going to do an enclosure here. This is going to be the first stop with a giant herbivore enclosure. So now I'm thinking over here, since it's a desert environment, I'm thinking we do Morrison formation for one of them. So this will probably be Allosaurus enclosure. This will probably be some of the other species. So then right over here, this is going to be the staff section. So this is where we have the hatcheries and stuff. If we go along here, it's going to go around this rock. This is going to be another stop where we've got this remote viewing entrance into here. So then over here, what we're going to do is we have a couple areas for enclosures. This is going to be Therizinosaurus, Oviraptor, and Mononychus. This is going to be another guest section. This is going to be for Kilobator. This is going to be for Tarbosaurus. And then this is going to be Gallimimus, Homalocephali, and Dinocyrus. So yeah. So I think to start, we need to actually go about with the tour. Because if I plan on putting the staff area over here, then, I need to connect it up. So, let's start with that. Alright, so the tour is currently all connected. So now here's the plan. So obviously we need an entrance now. So I'm thinking let's put the entrance right in this corner over here. There we go. And then let's see. So I'm thinking for the visitor center, let's use this one this time. I know we used the original one last time. I think for now this one's good. I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna alternate between them. And then for the path, I'll be honest, I like this one. It seems very deserty, if that makes sense. And then it goes out into the main park. But we'll also do this. There we go. So, that way guests can actually go over here. Now, I'm thinking for now, let's just do that for now. We can go back and do it later. But I want to make sure that, this is all set. So, let's see. So you probably get rid of this. To be completely honest, we might be able to include a couple more enclosures. I'll be really honest. If we do, we'll probably go for Kayenta formation, I think. Or, you know what? We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. There we go. And then if we want to, we can reroute the tour to go over here. Okay, so yeah. That seems like a pretty good idea. Alright, perfect. We've got 3 hatcheries. Wait a minute. Oh boy! That is... Oh, chef's kiss right there. Chef's kiss. Okay, so now that that's there, I'm thinking let's... Ooh, hang on. Okay, so I greatly underestimated how much space we have here. Okay, so you know what I might do? Put this here, and then over here we do a little mock power grid. Is this large? Where's the large one? Yeah, no, that's... Bro, we have so much space. That is insane. I really underestimated how much space we have. So, let's see. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Cool. So, now, what are we gonna do? So, yeah, so obviously right here, we can probably put an enclosure there. The tour's going the wrong way. Okay, so we could even put an enclosure here if we think about it. Now here's the question, where do we start? I want to start over here, but I mean, we also can't do anything until we have the dinosaurs. So you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, let's start over here. I'm thinking, rather than starting with the guest entry points, I'm thinking we do that as one of the last things. And let's start with, over here, the, Allosaurus enclosure. First, what we need to do is, right here. Okay, and then now, obviously, we have to add in the Jurassic Park gate. It's only right that we add in the Jurassic Park gate. Right there. Okay. Boom. Okay, now it's good. So, let's see. So this goes over here. So we're gonna need to do this little guest section over here if we plan on making the Allosaurus enclosure. Also, we can get rid of the E. I just put an E there, so that way I would know that I want to put an enclosure there. So yeah, also, it might be a good idea to get this area set up. So you know what? Let me go ahead and quickly do that. Alright guys, so for now, I think this is a good temporary setup. I mean, obviously, we've got the, like, core buildings, sort of. We've got food, drink, and shopping amenities, shelter, toilet, hotels, and viewing galleries. I'll sort of, add in a couple plazas and stuff, like, once we add in the dinosaurs, which, speaking of, let's get in those dinosaurs. So I'm thinking, again, in here is going to be Allosaurus, and then I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to split this giant soon-to-be enclosure in half. One half is going to be for just Diplodocus, other half is going to be for Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus, and then the Dryosaurus can go in between with the smaller gate. So now, before we do anything, we need to work on this enclosure. So I'm gonna have to make the tour track go a little bit closer. Alright, we'll start with that, see where that gets us. Yeah, we're gonna need to desperately move the park tour. So, let's see. Hold on. Perfect idea for a life hack. Ready? Watch this. Need to get the tour track right flush against the thing, then just do this. And then we can get rid of that. And we can do that. And then it's perfect. Look at that. So then, probably what I'm going to do is, in order to attract the Allosaurus over here, I'm going to add the water right near here. There we go. Nice little lake where the Allosaurus can drink. So, let's actually get the Allosaurus. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to randomize all of them. And then, if time permits, then maybe we'll do the Diplodocus habitat. Let's see, what do we get? Alright, 2 Dominion Allosaurus. And 1 regular Allosaurus. Okay, so then meanwhile, let's keep working on this habitat. So, let's see, we're gonna put the meat feeder here, so that way it tracks them over to here. And then we add in the goat feeders. And then I'm thinking, since this is a desert, they're not gonna need any, trees per se, but I think what we should do is, to make it look a little bit more like the Morrison formation, let's use a lot of this coverage, a little bit of those, and then to make it, not so dense, sort of sprinkle these, sprinkle this. There, I think that looks pretty good. You got a couple trees, but yeah, alright. Now, Allosaurus is by far my favorite exit animation, so because of that, we're gonna watch it. That will never not be cool. Anyways, let's take a look at these skins. Ooh, that's a really nice skin. And then, oh, perfect in the sunlight. And yeah, that one's kind of bland. But I love this one. Alright, let's get these guys tranquilized. Okay, meanwhile, actually, while they're doing that, let's work on this. Alright guys, so as we are working on the Diplodocus habitat, I have some exciting news to share. We have just hit 100 subscribers! Like, I cannot even believe that we finally did it. So, because of that, I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you guys so much for the ever-increasing support with these videos. And even taking this moment out of your day to just sit down and watch my video, like, it's showing me a tremendous amount of support. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all of the ever-growing support that you guys have given me on this journey. Alright, there we go. This is the Diplodocus enclosure. And then I just really quickly want to see, can we add in one of these things over here? Oh, we can, but we need to remove this. There we go. Okay. So then we take that, put that there, and perfect. This will be enclosure. In that case, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. And then you know what? Maybe... Okay, there we go. We got a couple hotels. What do I want to put here? That's my question. What do we put here? I don't know, but I think we should add the Diplodocus. Now, I kind of want a decent sized herd. So we're gonna randomize colors, put on the humble trait. Let's make like 6 of them. You know what I might do that I never do? I might add in one of these. I'll be completely honest, like I never do this. But I feel like I might add in an attraction. So yeah, and then right here, we can put, I don't know, maybe, Spinosaurus skeleton. Ooh, can we put, like, a bit of path here? Okay, and then right here, we can add in, I don't know, maybe a Spinosaurus skeleton. I mean, I know that we're not gonna really have Spinosaurus in the park. Ooh, and then, hang on. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, this is great. Let's release the Diplodocus. Plop them right in here. Same thing, I want to make like a little bit of a river over here. Or not like a river, but like, you know, little lake. There we go. And then, hang on, what do these guys like again? What do they like again? Tall fruit, okay. Okay, so I think, again, right along here we'll add in the ground leaf. Because I know that the Dryosaurus like their ground leaf. There we go. Add in some of these. We're probably going to need to add in, like, quite a lot of these. Actually. Maybe we can put them, like, around this, big rock. I like to imagine that this is, like, part of the enclosure. Alright, there we go. So we've got 100% welfare. And then one thing I might even do is I might even add in a viewing platform right here. Okay, so now here's the issue. I have no idea how I want to fill these empty spaces. I don't think I'm gonna put a habitat in any of these areas. But probably what I'm gonna do is, I think I might add in like a couple rocks around here to, you know, like, add sort of a border. But yeah, no, so I'm I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting in the area, and I'll show you guys once it's done. Alright guys, so after a little bit of experimenting, what I ended up deciding on was on this side we're going to build a pretty standard looking plaza. I tried to use the rocks as sort of like a natural border. I ended up not really liking it in the end. Obviously a lot of planters, a lot of those 1993 wall pieces. And then on the other side, you'll see a little bit later, but I decided to add in sort of like a fossil dig. So I changed that attraction to a fossil zone, and basically the idea is in the back of the fossil zone, there's sort of like a mock fossil dig. So you're gonna go in on one area and there's gonna be a little like mission briefing where there's like a movie screen. I ended up doing the movie theater hack that I got from Evolution Square, but Evolution Square got it from another person. I'll make sure to link that person. But yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of working on the little mission briefing. And so yeah, so there's a little movie that talks a little bit about fossils, especially since, you know, this is, in the Southwest United States where there were a lot of dinosaur fossils found. So yeah, so I think it's kind of fitting. And then in that area behind the, guest attraction, basically what I did was I sort of added a couple of craters. I decorated it with a couple of desert rocks. Honestly, I might go back and sprinkle in a couple of the Mediterranean rocks. Adding a little bit of a guard railing by the guest plaza. I also went in and added a little bit of rock work as well as a couple of seating areas. So one thing I really quickly wanted to mention is I wanted to talk a little bit about the content on the channel. So after some consideration, I think I'm gonna lean more towards the Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos, since you guys really seem to like them. I'm not gonna stop making Planet Zoo videos like I did with the Minecraft videos. I'm gonna still make Planet Zoo videos. I think I'm just gonna make them a little bit less, because, what usually takes me only like a couple days to make a Jurassic World Evolution 2 video, it can take me up to like 2 or 3 weeks to work on Planet Zoo videos. And honestly, I think it could be just because of the complexity of Planet Zoo. So probably what I'm gonna do is, especially with the next Planet Zoo series, it's gonna be more based on sections, so each episode is going to be one section of the zoo, and probably those Planet Zoo videos will be a lot more time-lapse oriented. And also the fact that I have to look up the animal facts and stress about how long the video is gonna be. So again, I'm not gonna stop making Planet Zoo videos, but I think I'm just gonna make them a little bit less often. So probably what you guys can see in the near future is I'm probably gonna make 2, maybe 3 Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos, and then I will make 1 Planet Zoo video. So yeah, that's just a change that's probably gonna happen in the future. So yeah, so anyways, that is my spiel out of the way. So back to what is going on in the time lapse. So as you can see, I'm sort of finishing up the little mission briefing area. As you can see, I'm adding the walls, adding in the actual movie screen. I decided on only doing 1 row of benches. I might change it back to 2. And then I just decorated it the best I could. I added in this little tent where you get the supplies, as well as this Allosaurus skeleton, even though, again, we're not going to have Allosaurus in this park, especially since we saw it last time in the Future of Hammond's Dream Season 3. Adding in a little bit of rocks and some desert plants. Nice little fountain, a lot of seating area in the plaza, and then right over here, I decided to add in a little Zen garden. So what I did was, I added in a little bit of desert foliage in the middle, but I then surrounded the area with some of these smaller desert rocks. And then to spice it up, on the border between the little dirt area and the fancy path, I decided to add in some of these smaller benches. So then after that, pretty much all I really did was add in a little bit more seating areas in this plaza, as if we can't have enough seating. But yeah, so then, yeah, after this, what I ended up doing is I decided to replace the log viewing gallery in the Allosaurus enclosure with a dome viewing gallery, so that way it has a greater viewing range. You know, decorating with a little bit of foliage, making this path, even though it's temporary, making it a little bit nicer. Okay, so now here's where I need you guys to give me some feedback in the comments. So as you can see, I'm adding in a load of hotels along the edge of the canyon. And so what I've kind of considered doing is I want to know if you guys think I should keep all of the hotels in line with the edge of the canyon, or if I should get rid of some of them and make little viewing areas with the path and a couple of the multi-wall pieces. So let me know in the comments. And then one other thing is I pretty much just finish up with some more foliage, and I also decided to add in 2 more Diplodocus to the enclosure. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. So all in all, this looks really nice. So right over here we've got the little fake fossil digging area. Right behind this attraction, which I changed to be a sort of fossil zone. I feel like no one ever uses these attractions, which is kind of a shame. And then, right over here, we've got a pretty nice looking plaza. So yeah, so then, also, one other thing I started working on is I added this entire area of hotels. Not the greatest view of the canyon, but, I don't know, overall, I think that hypothetically, it should look good. So again, comment down below whether or not you guys think I should get rid of a couple of the hotels and make, like, little lookout points. But yeah, for now we'll keep it the way it is, but if you guys think that I should get rid of a couple of the hotels, then just leave it down in the comments. So yeah, so I think that that is a great place to leave off this episode. So the plan for next episode is I'm thinking we're gonna work on this next guest area. So, if we take a look at the map, it's gonna go all the way over here. This is gonna be the next guest area, and it's gonna be looking into this enclosure, which will be for Brachiosaurus, Stegosaurus, and we'll add in some Dryosaurus that can go in between the enclosures. Also, one thing I've decided is we've got some extra space for 2 more enclosures. After some consideration, I think that we're gonna do Muttaburrasaurus in here, and then in here we're going to do Australovenator. So probably the plan is we will add in another guest area over here. Maybe we can even connect the guest sections via some path. But yeah, also, one last thing before we conclude today's episode, I just want to once again thank you guys so much for helping us reach 100 subscribers. This has been my goal since pretty much the beginning of the year, and I am so glad that we have finally reached that goal. So once again, I know I mentioned it earlier in this video, but I once again wanted to reiterate, thank you guys so much for helping me reach that goal. I couldn't have possibly done it without all of your help and all of your support. So, with that being said, that is gonna wrap up today's video. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see some more Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.